Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another freaking TF2 fanfiction reading, and yeah, as you can see, I'm not very ecstatic on this because it's a limited fanfiction, and I'm going to mess up so badly. And, yeah, I'm like, lemon is my norm now, for some reason, so I'm just gonna do random stuff with it. While I was preparing for this video, I kept messing up on the freaking, I kept freaking messing up on the, how should I say it, I kept messing up on reading, and it made me laugh a lot, so, yeah, while I was reading, I kept messing up on reading and stuff, so, I hope you guys also laugh at my, stupidity, and cringe at the moans that I'm going to do. Although, I'm not going to read the German text, because I can't do crap, and I'm not German. Sorry, for you guys out there. Anyways, let's do a warning first, because stuff, yeah. This is literally the warning that is in this video. I mean, not in the video, but in the text itself, so I'm gonna be like, this is 11, meaning if you don't like whatever the stuff this is, don't read! You have all been warned. Now for those of you who don't like it, do, not don't. I'm reading it for giggles. Enjoy! First dialogue, dang it! What are we, a soldier? Dang it! You popped your index finger into your mouth and stamped your foot. I messed up on the friggin' first sentence. Take a shot every time I mess up on this video. Your foot furiously onto the floor, tipping your desk lamp from side to side. Paper cut. The crisp edges of the book you were reading fell into place. Now lightly stained. Okay, this is basically just bloopers everywhere. Also, there's some spelling mistakes, so I'm gonna complain. Yeah. Now lightly stained with fresh blood, you stood up off the edge of your bed. Taking the wounded finger out of your mouth, you looked at it over closely. You looked at it closely! Yep, it was bad. Taking your other hand and pulling apart. Why are you pulling apart the cut? Okay, I'm sorry. You saw how deep it was, really. It really was. Man, that book really got you. Reading and cutting your finger. Get it? Okay. This is what I get for reading so late at night, I suppose. Okay, so basically, I'm not going to, in my OC's vision, I'm going to my own vision, prospectively. In this case, the reader's version. You scolded yourself out loud and waved the hand with the cut finger around in the air, only to curse out loud as it stung. I can't read for crap. I can't read for the life of me. Sorry about that. I needed to burp. Blood started to form and seep out of the slice, dripping down your finger and dripping down your finger, and you popped it back into your mouth once more. Crap, I need a band-aid. Well, you said around your knuckle, so I had to do that. The first place that came to mind that would have anything remotely like band-aids was the Red Medic's lab. Oh, by the way, this is if you couldn't tell by the picture. Yeah, and by saying I'm not going to freaking read the German, this is the Medic X-Reader. Yeah, my favorite class, and he's about to, I'm not going to freaking do stuff about it. Anyways, you shook your head. No. That place was a nut, that place is a nut house. Not was a nut house, that is a nut house. That place is a nut house, full of weird gadgets and crazy machinery. No way you were about to go in there, at night no less. Dang it, I thought I was going to say, at night lowness. Because, you know, I keep freaking reading stuff badly, poorly, even. You started to search through your drawers, tossing all kinds of clutter around and onto the floor. You even knocked the desk lamp out of the way in order to peer down behind the table. You rummaged through every nook and cranny, but you couldn't find anything that was even similar to what you needed. Crap. Yeah, that's basically what I'm about to say. You let a sigh and stuck out your lower lip. You had no other choice. After slipping on some short PJ shorts and a tank top, you grabbed a flashlight out of your counter and counted your prayers. Slowly, you opened your bedroom door, peeking your head out and swiftly checking the halls. Nothing to the left, nothing to the right. All clear? After stepping out into the dark corridor, you closed the door behind you, keeping one hand pressed down on top of the wooden frame so no one would be able to hear it shut. Slowly, you started to make your way out into the hallway, your hand shaking around the flashlight you held. What is this, Slender? TF2 edition? So many twists and turns around the base. It seemed even bigger in the night. You would not believe how freaking large the base is in freaking 2-fort maps. It's like a freaking maze! Well, sort of, at least. You passed all the other team members' rooms. Spy, Scout, Pyro, NG, Soldier. You spelled Soldier wrong. Until you approached Medic's room, just at the end of the hall besides Heavy's. You walked up to the door, carefully glancing into the room through the glass window. Wait, what? Why? Why? The lights were off and not a sound could be heard. You looked around the room. It says you looked across the room, but it would make sense if it said around the room, towards where Medic's bed sat and saw a body sleeping soundly. You let out a sigh of relief and continued down the hall, tiptoeing past the door and walking quickly, your flashlight leaving streaks of light on the wall. Before you stood at the double doors that blocked off Medic's hellhole of the rest of the base. You gulped. Cautiously, you placed a hand on the cold red metal and pushed. The door swung lightly on its hinges, squeaking like a mouse as you stepped through and into the room. It was pitch black into the lab, so after a few seconds of pawing and groping the wall, you finally found the light switch and flicked it on and fought back a faint at the sight of blood-stained room. Normally, blood didn't really bother you. You were around it for a living, so you were used to the stuff. But seeing in this setting, puddled and painted, screams of pain, okay, made you sick. You reached a hand up to your mouth and gulped. "Do it for the Band-Aids," you told yourself. Slowly, you started to creep around the room, dodging and maneuvering around all the rusty, sharp objects and blood-soaked machines. You approached the cabinet that was labeled First Aid and reached up, grabbing hold of the metal handle and pulling the door open. Ta-da! Before you was a little tin box labeled Band-Aids. Your heart skipped. You hurriedly brought the tin down and hugged it tightly. Oh, thank heavens I didn't run to do... Me? Said it to Wally! A large hand reached around the waist and grabbed the tin as a thick German accent to match whispered into your ear. Your skin rippled into waves of goosebumps, and you were sure you had turned a sickly white. The medic took advantage of your startled, crapless state and took the tin out of your hands, placing it on the counter before continuing his whisper. I'm not even going to try to read this German. His voice was like cold steel on your skin. The smell of black coffee lingered on his tongue, and you stammered, "What?" Well, that's basically what I would say, but the reader is saying, "What?" Yeah, like that. Or like, "What?" Yeah, like that. Okay. He flipped you around so that your face was nearly centimeters from his own. So basically, nose to nose. and he pushed you back against the counter, and the rounded side of the the stone table dug into your back. I wouldn't say stoned, I would say steel. Into your back. You got a better look at him. He was wearing a half unbuttoned shirt, a buttoned dress shirt, I should say, and a pair of dark red PJ pants. Okay. You had woken him up. Medic repeated himself, and your eyes were snapped back. I said, "What are you doing up so late at night?" His eyes bore into your own. So yeah, that's what the German was supposed to say. You tried to lean back away from him, but your head hit the row of cabinets hanging from the wall. Your back arched even further, pushing your hips into his own. Medic tightened his hold onto your wrist. On your wrists, and the added pressure made the cut of your fingers sting even worse. Medic smirked. He took your hand into his own and looked over your wounded finger. Is this the problem? He asked. You nodded unconsciously, and Medic held your finger up to his mouth, placing a soft kiss on the sliced skin. You took a sharp breath from the pain that shot through your hand at the contact, but for some reason, the pain turned into something else, causing your legs to fly up. Okay, before I continue, why the fuck is this? How does pain turn into pleasure? How does pain turn into pleasure? Exactly. Well, unless you're crazy, and then it's pleasure meaning happy, meaning that you get happy when you're destroying something. Yeah. But right now that's not the case. Causing your legs to fly up around Medic's waist and a whimper to throw out of your throat. He laughed huskily. You snatched your hand away from his lips and was about to place your legs back on the ground, push him off, and walk back to your room, when Medic's strong hands reached down and held your legs in place. Oh yeah, about the large hand thing that was explained earlier, where it said a large hand reached onto your waist. Yeah, on the earlier comment, while I wasn't recording a video, I was just reading it because for craps and giggles. And same here. Yeah, the large hand. I explained how Medic's hand is probably as big as Heavy's, and then I said, I think the normalest hand that looks and that's like body proportional and doesn't look strangely out of place and not cartoony is probably Spy's. I mean, Spy looks like a regular human being, sort of, maybe, I don't know. But even for Scout, who has skinny arms and freaking huge clay hands. Seriously. Anyways, where was I? I don't know. Where am I? Oh wait, yeah. Walk back to the room when Medic's strong hands reached down and held your hands and legs in place. Not so fast, Lupling, he said. Medic pressed his waist against your... Okay, and it's the gap between your legs and bucked once more. What? Okay, your legs... your eyes lit up, and you moaned a shallow little squeak. Your mouth opened with surprise and seized the opportunity, locking your lips with his own, and almost instantly overpowering your tongue. His movements were slow at first, exploring and taking in everything before speeding up and breaking the kiss, opening his eyes towards you. Seriously, Mike, okay, I'm gonna explain this later. Actually, I'm gonna explain it now, because I want to ramble on and not having to go through disturbing thoughts. Okay, so basically, all I'm saying is that why do people picture Medic and Scout as perverts? Considering that Medic is an insane psychopath, as for Scout is a normal boy. Well, not normal boy, but like he can run fast. So all I'm asking is, why the frick? Okay, I search around for experimenting, and for research. Don't go into dirty thoughts. I was just exploring. Anyways, I was trying to see if there's lemons of the other Team Fortress 2 classes. Let's see if there's a spy one. And surprisingly, I only found one. And then I lost it. And then I couldn't find it again. So, yeah. Spy. The most romantic of all of them, other than Scout, doesn't have a lemon? Isn't that weird? Okay, where was I? I forgot. I lost track. Okay. You're all worked up now. It was as if he had tested the waters of a pool, dipping just a toe into the undisturbed waters to see if the waves were the right temperature. And when he saw your cheeks dusted a perfect pink, and your eyes rolled back in your head with a small spurt across your face, he dove in at last. Then it let your legs go. Knowing that you would keep them there yourself. Keep them there yourself at this point, and stroke your hips a few times, sticking his thumbs into your skin as a massage. Okay, medic, let your legs go. That's a grammar error because I think it was supposed to be medic wouldn't let your legs go. He kissed you again to keep your eyes off his actions, and you moaned into his mouth. Your arms came up to rest on his shoulders and pulling him in closer and closer. Hold on a freaking second. Let me just clear my throat, and then I'll be right back and just sing this dialogue. Okay, I'm back. 3, 2. I'm gonna regret this decision. 1. Medic. Yeah. I don't know if I should regret or I should throw up in the friggin' trash that's next to me. You moaned as he broke the kiss again, leaving your mouth to attack your neck. Pegasus. Okay. That was a Pinkie Pie reference. His lips left little red. Okay. I accidentally read that wrong. Leaving your mouth to attack your neck. It's supposed to be leaving his mouth to attack your neck. As his lips left little red bite marks down your collarbone, his hand was migrating up, and as you wrapped your arms around his neck, his palms rested on your chest area, squeaking and fondling them over your shirt. You moaned and groaned, digging your face into his thick black hair. How high are we exactly? How old are we exactly? Don't answer these questions. Okay. Also, what class are we exactly? Because so far we sound like a combination of the scout and the soldier, and maybe the spy. I think it's time for this to go, he said, practically ripping the tank top off of you in order to get to exposed that area. You know, that chest area. To his surprise, his hands met with bare skin, and he laughed. What? Why? Oh wait. I mean, why aren't we wearing a bra? What a naughty littling. Not even wearing a bra, he whispered, and you bit your lip, wanting him to talk to you like that again, like a bad girl. Nope. So much nope. His hands. What? What am I saying? What? Ah! I meant to say lips met your that area. Your your breath hicked. I'm going to go on a rampage and go drink some soda, and then I can't read. Anyways, I'm going to go do a speed round. Okay, check my button about dragging a tube over the swamp. Someone scanned him. I can't even read a lemon at its sonic speed. I mean, the moans, although your chest and heads were getting all the attention, the more Medic played, the more your lower stomach became fiery. Slowly you wiggle your, I should say hips, waist, whatever, trying to ground yourself against his waist to cool the fire between your legs. Our reader is getting excited. Reader-chan is getting excited! Medic noticed and let the thing go. and looked down at your waist with a raised eyebrow. He smiled, feeling a little excited. I'm British. Okay. He asked, clearly knowing that you were... I can't read for the life of me. Hold on a minute. I think I have just the thing. He said, reached up and opening and searching through a cabinet above your head. It took a little while. Wait. I think I know where this is going. It took a little while before he returned, and by then you were completely bucking your hips into his growing... Okay. In his hand was a red cylindrical object, making your eyes grow wide. 3, 2, 1. It was a vibrator. What? Okay, one question. Okay, actually, 2 questions. 1, where the fuck did he get that? 2, why the fuck does he have it in his lap? Whatever. Plot holes everywhere. He kissed the device as he switched it on. He could hear the buzz like an angry beehive. The sounds that the small device made were enticing. He placed the object between your legs, and almost automatically, you arched your back into the vibration, opening your mouth in a huge moan. Why am I saying this like I'm reviewing something? Oh wait, probably maybe I am, but whatever. The pleasure deepened as he pressed the device further between both of your hips, resuming the previous activities. The vibration, even over your clothes, was hypnotic and even... Why did he get off a little on the buzzing? Why? You're panting now, mentally begging him to have his way with you. Medic seemed to get the message in with one more suck. He finished with your breast and then leaned back to taking his own shirt off and laying down your shirt and snuzzling them into the floor. Okay, as you can see, I'm trying to skim through this so that kids that are watching this go away! This is not a... Okay, this is probably late, very, very, very late to say, but I don't care. You'd feel the muscles beginning to tighten, your body was about to let go. Oh, jeez Louise, my iPad almost slammed into my laptop. Thankfully, I grabbed it just in time. Okay. He smiled, looking up at the German before speaking actual English again. I get it. You are a sick tease, Doc. See what I mean? See what I mean by the soldier scout spy thing? Holy crap, there's a lot of people that has like S's in the name. Like scout, soldier, spy, not pyro, sniper. Only 4 people. That's a lot. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. You managed to say before being engulfed in pleasure completely, with a burst of energy and ecstasy. I can't read that. I can't read that unless I mess it up. Not growing within your stomach released and you came. Like a moan of Medic's name before falling back limp onto the countertop. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're still in the lab. Isn't this kind of uncomfortable? You're now lost, like a lost little child. From that point on, you were nothing but a trembling and moaning wreck, a doll under the medic's control, a puppet, not a doll. It felt awfully good. Why? To let loose of your stress and worries. Okay, that makes sense. Medic! Okay, but I wasn't talking to you, Jenna. Okay, anyways. Acknowledging your surrender, tracing a line from your stomach to that area. No, not that area. The little mountains. Okay, down to your lower stomach. Cause the name, the other word for it is tummy, which I feel very childish to say. I'm trying to read this in a very professional manner. You smiled as your skin lit up in goosebumps, partly from his ice-cold fingertips. Why are they cold? Medic removed the vibrator from that area, the lower area, and flicked the magical device off, placing it on the counter beside you. You hardly noticed, though. You were still so worked up from your little private, exciting moment, that you didn't even notice it was gone. His hands worked into your underwear, panties, whatever, wasting no time with the useless lace lining and the silly little bows that embroidered them. Although you did appreciate the sentiment. Appreciate? Yeah. Here's how this would go. Grab the bandages quickly before this doctor kills you! Yeah, that's how I was predicting him to go, but nope. It had to take the erotic route. Okay. Far too slowly, he teased that area, making you snap back to attention and bit your lip hard. You craned your neck so you could look at him and smirk. Still not happy yet, huh? You asked. Your question was practically dripping with sarcasm. Well, not for me. Medic laughed wholeheartedly, letting his fingers answer you as you dove into your core two at once. You let a sharp hiss at the newfound intrusion, your eyes fluttering between slam and close or flying open. You were already plenty lubed up from your previous release. Medic didn't bother with taking it easy on you now. He almost instantly put me roughly slowly. Okay. Dialogue time! You're so vet. You're practically bugging me too. Yay, you. Yeah, I didn't want to say the F word. You said between the sloppy kisses. You moaned and nodded your head. He smirked. Medic removed his fingers, letting his PJ bottom fall to the floor, but before he positioned himself before you. Wait, PJ bottoms. Wait, doesn't he still have his little underwear still on? Like his boxers still on? Interesting. I'm not going to take it easy on you, Lovely. Prepare for your examination. And that's basically prepare for your examination. Basically made a little erotic turn in the TF2 fandom. Yeah. That's all the time I have. Although there's an extended ending, and I would really love to say it, I'm going to say it in the next part. Yes, I'm making this a two-parter, why not? So anyways, I'll see you in the next video. I'll try first with you. With your cute little Dr. Wolf picture. Look at this picture. It's so cute. Ah, so cute. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's so freaking adorable. Yeah. One note that I have to say. Every fandom is going to be erotic no matter what. Even